go on mute. So what is the status of yesterday's uh, program? Like we asked, there are two members who haven't filled the details yet. I'm just waiting if you can complete it, like Ajay as well as Dinesh Kumar. I think you both need to complete this activity, and remaining members who have completed already, thank you so much. And these are like benchmarks that you have kept for yourself or right now what you are at. Let's also see how you can progress further. Okay, and this training tracker, maybe others need to still update and complete this one. Don't miss or don't wait for someone to give you time and make it sit. Just complete them as fast as you can. And this is for solution architect training. If you want the notes, from the notes the link is available. I'll just give you the link. Yeah, this is the link. Just go ahead and start and complete it. Okay, just make sure you have all the details filled in. We'll see a simple use case, and we'll also see how we can use or how we can deploy the two different machines here in our program right now. Let's also see, like right now we will not completely create all the documents that we'll be doing after June 1st, but let's have a quick check on how we can invite someone to our orchestrator and how we can connect with someone. How many of you are connected from machine, laptop with good internet? Just raise the hand. Okay, this should be good. So what we can do, we will make someone as a orchestrator admin, or like we have three members right now who are, keep it like that. Sneha, Poonam, and Kaveri. Okay, so what we will do is we will use Kaveri's orchestrator, and Kaveri orchestrator will be a production machine, and Poonam and Snehalata will be okay. So we'll take something like this. Kaveri is production machine orchestrator. Poonam's is UAT machine orchestrator. Okay, and Snehalata is testing. Okay, so Ram Bhopal, we also have machine, right?
Yes, Vajra.
So you will be a developer.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go with team notes. Just follow the practice or just follow how we are discussing on this. Okay, so today is date 26 May. Okay, so what do we have? Uh, we have, what happened? Raise your hand. I think someone raised the hand. Ram Bhopal. Just keep your hand raised on. Yeah, just keep it like that. Others can leave
Sure.
for now. Kaveri, and the second is Poonam. Poonam, don't you want to share your screen?
Yes,
Snehalata.
sir, I want to share.
Okay. Ram Bhopal. Okay. So Ram Bhopal will be a developer. Okay. We'll just Snehalata will be a tester. Okay. So Poonam will be a UAT. So we'll be completing all life cycle or all deployments right now. Okay. And here we'll have Kaveri, right? Kaveri's mission is prod mission. Okay. For this, what normally we will do is, for all our four members, let's get into one group so that we can discuss or we can communicate within the group. Okay. Kaveri. Okay. This Sneha Lata. Gopal. Poonam Kashyap. Okay. Though each and everyone have your own roles, okay, I'll be acting as a solution architect or a project manager. I'll give you the details. So data reporting. So data reporting is our project. So the requirements of project are simple. Okay. All I need to do is I need to go to financial website, or you can say Yahoo Money. Okay. Let's just see on the details. Where can I find? Or else what we can do is okay. Okay, fine. So what we will do, we will just go ahead and try to grab the first number or this current price and show. But the way how we need to do it is, you need to ask a user. So here is the project. Notepad plus plus. Okay. Ask user for input. Okay. If input is blank, or like you can leave it for now. So here it is that you need to check. Ask user for input. Search input in stock price. Show it as message. Close. Okay, we have only 4 steps and then we will complete. These are only 4 steps, but see, though these are only the 4 steps that we are talking about or that we are discussing, okay, though these are only 4 steps, but what exactly will happen is, when we go ahead and progress on a longer run, then this is what will make a difference. Now I want all the senior persons also to guide them. Ram, you already have experience, right, in UiPath?
Like back in 2018 actually.
Okay, done. But yeah, but you can still go ahead and do it. So you can start working on this project. Let's see how do you work. And you have 10 minutes time to complete this project.
Okay.
You can start screen share and you can do it. Okay. So also tell what you want to do.
So initially I would like to put a prompt box so that way input can be entered into that.
Okay.
Like we have prompt works in automation anywhere. So I'll relate it to automation anywhere since I'm more familiar with automation. Is
No
that okay
problem.
for you?
No problem. Just go ahead. Guys, please don't join as guest. I will not allow. Sneha, you two, and Ajay, Ajay Reddy. Don't join as guest. Log in with Teams and join from there.
Actually, Bajrang, till yesterday I was out of station. Today I have come. So I'm downloading the Teams on my machine, laptop.
Uh-huh.
Till then I have just joined as guest.
Yeah,
So
okay.
today only.
Okay.
Yeah. After the session, I'll download it on my machine and I'll join.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So all you're trying to do is you're trying to see take this as system test in an interview. Okay.
Yeah.
So in an interview, you should not just try to write a code. You should also talk to person who is interviewing you. Okay.
Right.
Just discuss with him. Tell them that this is what you're trying to do.
Okay. Yeah. So
Sneharata, you're already in the team, right? Hello.
I'm already in the team, but it is from mobile application.
Why is it?
I was out of station, so my laptop wasn't with me. That's why. So today I have my laptop. I'm at my home, but Teams I'm trying to download.
Okay.
That's why. But in case I need to present the screen, then I need to join. That's why I tried joining as a guest.
Okay. Yeah, got
So
it. Just
today
try to
only,
log.
I'll download the Teams and today onwards from machine only.
Yeah, sure. Ram, what you are trying to do?
I would like to put an input dialog box.
You already kept it. You have only 10 minutes more. What are you doing? Make it fast.
So in the event of time, Bajrang, I would ask someone to do this because
Mm.
last 4 years I didn't even open UiPath.
So, guys, anyone can help Ram in this? Pull a
Can
develop.
I, sir?
Who is that?
Yes,
Poonam.
please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Poonam, go ahead. Make it fast.
Drag a
Okay.
seat.
I'll check steps first.
Mhm.
Search. Use open browser activity
Okay.
and then put URL.
Mm-hmm.
After that, use variable
Mm-hmm.
in search box, and
Mm-hmm.
after that, use get item
Okay.
activity.
Can you,
And
can you please share your screen and do it? Please make it fast.
yes, sir.
See everyone, this is not just a meeting where we are discussing. So always keep your UiPath Studio and Orchestrator open. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let in the interest of time again, let's make it much more smaller. Okay. Instead of giving that, what I want you to do is ask a user for input. Okay, and say welcome to the team. That's it. Just print out a message stating that welcome to team.
Okay.
That's very small.
First, I use input dialog activity.
Okay.
After that, I create variable.
Okay.
Uh, and after that, I print this in message box.
Okay.
Is it okay, sir?
Just append welcome to it, please.
Okay. Here or after
Just see
running
my
the
message in the Teams. I dropped a message.
okay.
So you're just trying to concatenate something, right?
Yes, sir. Hmm. Yeah, I can change variable in username, but I use message.
Okay, that's fine. So is it completed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, run this file.
Here I have to give space.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
got it. So is it done? Is your project completed?
Yes,
So you are a tester or UAT? What did we choose you as?
sir. Tester.
You are a tester. But since you are or you have already developed, so we
Hmm.
need someone else to test the code for you. Okay.
Okay.
So can that be? Can someone else come in place? So Poonam worked as a developer. We need someone who can test the code. Anyone else? Guys, come up. This is not the way how I'm expecting.
Pasting the code as in.
You need to take the role first, then you need to ask questions.
Yeah, I'm ready to take the role.
Okay. Sneha Lata. Okay, Sneha, I'm moving you as tester. Yeah, just okay. So, Sneha Lata. Okay. So what we can do, Sneha, Poonam, is give deployed code or library to Sneha. Okay, you should not give code base, or you can also give code base, but normally to test, to do regression testing, we don't share code because that's not required. They all they need is some input and some output. Okay, you can publish the code, please. Please publish the code. Publish. Yeah, on the publish options there are, you can change that
Okay.
to welcome process. You can change that name to welcome process. Okay, publish options. Yeah, see, there are three options available for you: publish to, orchestrator process, personal orchestrator process speed, and custom. So click on the drop down. Yeah, use custom. Okay, and save it somewhere on
Okay.
your desktop. That's it. Publish. So go to your desktop, or just see, click on that location. That should be also give you. Go to desktop.
Okay.
See, what
I
exactly
have to share.
happened is, now a NuGet package is created. Whatever they want to use or whatever they want to do, they need to use only this with this NuGet package. They don't have any other option. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Just
So
share it.
what have
Just share it. Go to Teams and write a formal email to Snehalata stating that, hi Sneha, development is completed. Write in the group. Write in the group. Data recorder. Yeah. Hi Sneha, development of the project is completed. Please test the code and give a go ahead to move it into UAT.
UAT, sir?
Yeah. What is UAT? User acceptance testing.
Okay.
Okay. Attach the code. Yep. You can send it. Okay.
Yes.
Now, Sneha, you share your screen, please. So, as a developer, your task is completed.
Okay.
Okay. So, we still have 30 more minutes, and we will give testing complete. We'll complete the testing in 5 minutes, but we will give you many errors. Be ready for them. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, Sneha.
Yeah, I'm trying to share.
So all the team members, I think you should be able to download this package, but since it will not be accessible for everyone, I will give this to everyone. So welcome message, download. Okay, I have placed these files in code, new folder, code, mute in the other machine, add mute in other. There is no need to close message box. Okay. So there is a folder called code in our files. Using that you can. Sneha, you are wasting time, Sneha.
No, I'm trying to open it from the browser, but I'm not getting any my screen.
Kaveri, can you do it, please?
Yes, yes, sure.
Sneha, please go on mute. Okay. I have added a folder called code. Everyone can access, everyone can download the file. So Kaveri, let's take you as a tester and then you as a deployment as well. So what you can do, you can download the file. You
I
already
have down.
downloaded. Okay.
Yes,
Go to orchestrator. Is your machine connected with your orchestrator?
yes, yes.
Go to orchestrator, please. Open default tenant. So now you need to deploy the process into your machine. Like you need to add the code into your machine. Since code files are not sent, then you need to have some way how to do it, right?
Yes.
Okay. So click on packages. Go to tenant. Tenant. Packages. So packages are the code files. Okay. Click on upload. Browse and select that file. Okay. Yes. Click on OK. Upload. Package is successfully uploaded. Can you open that in your local machine? Just go to UiPath Assistant in your machine. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Just see in the tray. There will be a tray icon. Go to tray. Yes. On the left side, second first icon. Second or first icon. Yeah. Now if you click on just refresh it, you will not be able to see it because it's just a code, but we haven't assigned this to anything. Okay. Go to shared and go to shared folder. I think that's what you are assigned it to. So create a process. Go to automation, add process. So first we will add the code, then we will tell where should we run the code. Okay. Click on the drop down and select the package. Okay. Entry point is this. Next. Okay. There are no arguments. Just in the display name, just give out the name. Welcome process. Something. Display name as well.
Should I create?
Yes.
Start now.
Yes. Start now. Now see in your UiPath assistant if you can see any item. Can you see this now?
Yes, yes.
So what exactly we did is we were able to deploy it into your testing environment.
Okay.
Did we use our local machine to do it?
No.
So all we will be dependent on is your orchestrator. So in an orchestrator there can be hundreds of members that can be connected. So there can be different teams as well. But if you want to add someone, you can just add them, or if you want to give the code, you can give it as a package. Okay. Now click on process. Awaiting
Here, no?
install. Yeah, just install it and run the code. So, Sneha, we'll do a few checks. So, what can be a check for this particular process? What can we check in this process? Can anyone tell me? If we want to test this process, what are the different options that we can check for?
If we want to go stepwise, then the first of all user input part should be tested and then output part should be tested.
Okay. So, input part, what can we test in the input part?
Whether user is able to give the input.
Um, User input accepted or not, right?
Yes.
Okay. Next one.
Next one, the next is display message. So we need to check whether message, whatever user is inputting, same thing is outputted, in the sense same thing is displayed or not.
Is the output correct?
Yeah.
With welcome message correct?
Yes.
What are the other things that we can test for?
Whether best practices are used or not.
So, what are the best practices?
Best practices in the sense is, suppose user is inputting something, whether it is stored in the variable, what is the nomenclature of the variable, all
Here,
these things.
she doesn't have access for the code. Take that into consideration.
Ah, yeah.
Empty
Then no
input,
idea.
empty input cannot be accepted.
Yes. That's
Okay,
true.
so that can be one of the best practice that should have been taken into consideration. Okay, so is the process repeating? Like, okay, once I start the process, is it closing, or is it asking user to, can I close this?
Okay.
Okay, so I have given both. So these are the tests that we need to perform, or someone need to perform. So all you can do, you have seen the steps that what we have done. So first we went into tenant. Okay, we'll just write out all the steps. Okay. Um, Meanwhile, you can just open Teams and open files and go to notes. You can just open the notes, Kaveri, so that you guys can see what I'm writing. Go to Teams notes, please. Others can also see. So what testing team have done? Uh, Logged into testing orchestrator. Okay. Second thing they have done is, guys, I'm writing in Teams notes. If you want to see where I'm doing, go to Teams notes. Okay. Logged into testing orchestrator. Upload it. Navigator to tenant. Uploaded package. Create a job with package to respective machine. trigger job in UiPath start. Few things we need to consider here is see, testers or someone who's checking with the code, they will have the access for code, but in this case let's assume that testers are only doing functional testing. Okay, is it done? Is the installation
Yes.
completed? Yeah, you
Should I
can
start?
run it.
Yeah, displayed message.
Did display message. So I have written a few test cases in the chat. Can you open them, and can you also open the notepad? Go to our chat. Okay, can you see what test you need to perform?
Yes.
So first thing, user accept input is accepted or not? Is it accepted or not?
Yes, it is accepted.
So next to it, just write success. Okay, we are just
Okay.
see normally there will be templates in an organization, and in this since you are getting trained as a developers, you need to just understand the template. You need not sit and write the complete template or document for you, but try to just understand or take have a feel of how exactly this is working. Okay,
Okay.
just a second. So so each and every line is a test. Just for every line, copy everything in notepad and tell whether it is success or not. That's it. Can you see me? So can you hear me? Yeah. So the first one, is it success?
Yes, success.
Yeah. Just next to it, just mention success. Okay. Is output message welcome correct or not? Is it correct or not?
Right.
Okay. So just acts. Okay. Run the process again and check whether if you can send a empty input or not. Is it accepting?
Yes, yes.
So this should be a wrong thing, right, to do? It should not accept empty inputs.
Hmm.
Okay, so this is a failed condition. So empty input cannot be accepted, failed. Is the process repeating or asking for next input? Just click on OK. Is it repeating again?
No.
So is it failed or successful? This is a failure, because after completion of one item it should ask for the next item, or it should at least ask should it continue or not.
No.
Okay, so now just add all these tests and say that the testing, here are the test results, and please check with the failed test cases. Copy everything. Okay, we have 10 more minutes. We need to move it to production as well. Just make it fast. Whom are you addressing it to? You cannot address it to a random person, right?
Yes. A developer.
Developer is Kaveri.
Developer
Sorry,
is
Poonam. Yeah, Poonam. Give proper messages. In an email, you should not give something like this. You should write a proper email. Treat it like an email. Okay. Yeah, Poonam, please share your screen. Have you corrected the mistakes, Poonam?
Yeah, actually, I don't know how to give how to repeat the process. I don't know condition actually.
Okay, let me help it for you. So, Poonam, why am I
Uh,
not able to access? Are you accessing this from, are you using Chrome? So don't use
yes.
Chrome, Poonam. Use Teams,
Okay.
because I will not be able to have access for your machine if you are using Chrome. Okay, go back. Let's make it fast.
Okay.
Minimize. Guys, anyone can give an idea on how to do this?
I think I have to create flow chart for this.
No need. Instead of flowchart, you can
No
also
need.
still do.
I think any loop conditions will use.
Sorry,
Condition.
Minimize.
Loop condition.
You can use conditions. You can do whatever you want. So first thing is, while in adding an input, okay. So if the input is failed, so let's go with a flowchart. Let's go with a flowchart. It will be easy for you to understand. Delete. Just add flowchart. No, don't go with that. You can still add a flowchart in a sequence. Just search for flowchart. Yeah, flowchart. Yeah, flowchart. Just add flowchart. Okay, in that flowchart, add all these things. Just first add a message box, or add all these activities. Just cut and paste them. Open that. Open that. Open that.
Okay.
Cut them and paste them. Okay, you have input box as well as a message box. Okay, first add an input box. No, that should not be the thing, right? First you
Okay.
need to add the
Sorry.
input box. Okay, so this is, we are doing this in flowchart, but what I want you to do is, I want you to do it in sequence as well. It is possible in sequence as well as in state machine as well, the same use case. Okay, so you are adding a flow decision for what?
To give decision If input dialog is empty, then it will be repeat.
Okay,
It
just
will go back to input dialog.
go ahead, just do it.
Yeah, actually, can't remember the condition what I have to give.
Yeah, so just give message dot length if it is less than 0. So if it is true, it should go to message box, right?
Yes.
Message dot length equal to 0. Is equal to 0.
Actually, my key is not working for.
Function and try. Hit function and then hit on 0.
Vajiram, if we
Yeah.
are using length,
Hmm.
then in case I give spaces, will it be considered as length or not?
So for that you also need to use trim. So first thing, um, no. See, if it is equal to 0, then it should not add a message box. If it is a false condition, then it should go to a message box. See what you have given. Okay, and just give out a trim. That give out a trim. Yeah, message box message dot length instead of message dot length, message dot trim dot length. So what trim will do? It will remove all the empty spaces first and in the beginning and at the end.
Okay.
Now this is resolved. Okay.
Yes.
From input box, you didn't give a flow decision access.
Okay. Wait.
What are you trying?
I am closing this
Auto
to
hide.
hide.
Yeah. From input dialog, you need to give it to flow decision.
I have.
From flow decision, you gave back. For flow
Okay.
decision, you don't have any input. Just give the flow. That is correct. What you have done is correct. See, that is an input. Okay, for flow decision. For
Okay.
out, for true condition, send it back to input dialog. Use auto arrange. Right click and auto arrange, please. Okay, so what's happening for input, just remove the if condition on the top message box, everything, and message box. Yeah, just run this flow, debug it again. We have only 3 minutes, make it fast.
Okay.
Guys who are experienced, why are you so silent? I'm not understanding this. Don't you know the logic, or you don't want to talk? Just try out with the empty message as well.
Okay.
Or are you thinking that this is very small thing for you? Just talk, speak out.
It is working, sir.
So it's coming back. But the thing that's happening
Yeah.
is it's not telling a user that you should not enter a empty message.
Okay.
Okay, just hit on okay. And one more thing that's happening is, if user enters something, it's not
Mm,
asking him whether he should continue or not.
okay.
So these two things you can add, but for now let's leave it. Again, you need to publish this package. In the interest of time, let's publish this package now. Publish. Okay, just
Yes.
give out the new package back. So only one item is completed, like empty input cannot be accepted, only that's completed, and
Yeah.
repeating is not completed. Kaveri, please be ready to share your screen. Make it fast. See, I'm not telling anything that's too big. We are just trying to understand the process. We are not dwelling into too big code where you don't understand. We are just trying to understand, or we are just trying to find out how things will work. Okay. Next, go ahead, Kaveri. So, Kaveri, have you downloaded package?
Yes.
Okay, upload the package again. So you need to upload the package again. Yeah. So the thing that's happened is, she created a new package altogether. Normally, this should not happen. Whenever there is a process, the package name should not be separate, because if we take it as separate process, then the previous one will not be updated. Now this became a new process again, right?
Yes.
Okay. You can go back, or you can delete this new process, or delete the process.
Which
Delete
one?
the second one.
Old.
Second one. Yeah. Delete. Select it. There is no way you can delete. Okay. Now try to upgrade the package, or just hit on the first item and hit on upgrade process. Not that. Yeah. Upgrade. Close.
No process.
I think that's the reason. The name should not be changed. Okay, fine. Just upload this welcome process one as a new process. Go to jobs, shade, jobs, automations, jobs. Okay. Create a new process. Create a new process first. Create a new process. You should create a process to start a job. See, know the difference. Package is the code. Process is linking code with a machine. Job is the current execution. So that is the difference. So to run something, you need to create a process first. Go to process and create a process. Select welcome one. Okay, hit on next. Next. Just hit on publish. Great. Yeah, you can go back to your assistant and see if it is available or not. It's available. Install it. Install the process. Yeah. So you can run it. Yes. So test for empty value.
Again,
It's
it is
asking
counting.
again, but it is not telling you that the previous input was empty, and that is the reason it's asking. Okay,
Yes.
so as a user, you will not be able to understand what happened. A user should know what happened, and if there is any error, how things are handled. Normally in projects, in any kind of projects, not only with UiPath, important things are not success paths. Important things are the way how you handle the business exceptions or the system exceptions. Because all we will get to know here is the process, whatever, when we click on OK, it processes something, but we don't know Whether the previous one was correct or how did it handle, we will never be able to know. The best code should also tell what's wrong in it. Okay,
Yes.
so this is what we have. But for now, let's close our program and let's close our activity for today. Now, are you able to understand how things are moving and how we are working on? So Ram, I think you are already familiar with automation anywhere, but with UiPath, how is it? Is it easy for you to just understand and how to get the things done?
To be honest, it's very difficult because
Okay,
like I'm relating with automation anywhere, right? There
okay,
the package is different. Here the package, the terminology is different, right?
okay.
Process is different. Tenant we don't have there. There we have bot agent.
Hmm.
So if we take these things when comparing, I'm like little bit confused. But
Okay,
I think I need to do some groundwork
yeah.
before I.
So their assistant, you're telling this is UiPath assistant, where this is like a robot for everyone. This is a robot for you, where you're trying to see. Okay, and this is where, like in production machines, we will not have UiPath Studio installed, or we will not have access to anything. Right now, if you have seen, Kaveri never opened UiPath Studio to check with the code. All she's working on or she's testing on is with UiPath Assistant. So Studio access will not be given, because Studio access also will cost you license. Studio access license also will be costed. So we will not give studio license for Kaveri if she is not a developer. Okay, but I able,
Vajrang,
yes, tell
how
me.
can I stop this process after closing this process?
Just give your name and stop. So if you give your name, it will stop. Just type in your name and it will stop.
I'm not able to write anything.
Just type in. Click on that and type in. Yeah, click on OK. Now it stopped. Ideally, what it should ask is, it should ask if you need to continue or not. That's also a message that we can add. Okay. What about you, Shiva? Were you able to understand the steps what we have done? Shiva Kumar,
Yes, Vajra.
is it easy for you to just relate on things like how first we have developed something, a small piece of code, then we deployed it? Okay. So what you
Okay.
can do is, you already have teams, right? So
Yeah.
do the same process. Ram, you can connect with your team, and since you all are in one group, you can just connect with them and try to deploy the process in other machines. That's how you can easily understand. It's not working on your machine and checking if it is running or not. That's not how you will work. Okay, connect with your
Okay.
peers and publish the code for them, and make sure that they deploy them into their orchestrator. Anyhow, all the steps are already recorded and the video is already recorded, so you will be able to see the output or see the record.